Hello and welcome back to Cool Farm. Right, we are in the Ford, just about to make our way to help out the Massey because I have decided that it's all hands on deck for the alfalfa. We do have to get it done. Let's see if this will reach from there. Brilliant. The Ford does need some repair. 2796. I think everything else is fine. For £8, might as well get it done. Now I know that our tedder here is a bit bigger than the mower, but that should be fine, given the fact that I'd rather have it that way than the other way round. Hopefully the tedder doesn't struggle to ted all of the grassy bits. We are going to try though and see if we can get this all done at once. Two reasons why. One is at least the alfalfa is ready to grow, blimey, ready to harvest. In the last episode I thought it was ready, but it was just still growing, but I swore it was ready. Anyways, this is ready to be drilled, and in May, being May, it's the last month to do anything. I have also decided instead of sorghum, I'm going to do, what have I decided? I'm going to do field beans instead. I'm very excited about that. I think it is the better option because it's just more money initially. I think it'll be a better investment financially if we do that. So that's the plan. Right, let me just get this started here. Brilliant. Okay, now we'll get the tedder all unfolded as well. Now this should work pretty well. As I said, it is wider, so it'll miss nothing. It'll get extra, which is fine. Extra tedding is fine. The other reason as well that we are trying to... couldn't remember there the buttons. Let me just get myself sorted here. I think that's fine. Get that. Oh, I've already started the helper. Now we can, and we should be good to go. Right, the other reason that I want to get this started... Come on, come on. She's coming. Come on, love. Yeah, it'll be fine. Brilliant. The other reason I want to get this going is because it's going to rain. As you can see in the forecast, we do have rain, and that actually is at 1 PM, so it does seem a ways away, so I thought maybe I could mow, ted, get it done quickly, and then do it again in the afternoon. But it's going to rain all bloody day long, so that's no good at all. Now I found a problem with the issue here. Let's see if we can get back before... Right, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Crack on. On those corners I am going to miss a bit, but it's alright. Normally I would just go back, and I suppose I could go back, cut it, and then re-ted it. The whole plan is to try and get these bales made as soon as possible, even if they're left... Well, I'd rather not leave them out, but... Now, I think this is working quite well. I'm going to just go back and double check. Right, that's... Oh, I'm cutting too much towards the grass as well, hey? Oh no, oh no, no, no. Right, there we go. Okay, we'll just try and... Yeah, we'll worry about that later on. We'll just get the bulk of it done, and try and avoid the grass as well, because that is a bit confusing, it would seem. It's turning it into regular hay, so hopefully our bales remain as alfalfa hay. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter what kind of hay, but them being the same would be preferred. Ah, no. Right, it's okay. We are going to be getting rid of the alfalfa here. This is another reason why it's a bit problematic in that respect. So I will try and go this way, see if that makes it any easier at all. Right, we'll be able to see how the helper's really gotten on. Yeah, as I said, it's mostly alfalfa hay. I just hope that when we row it, it should all get sort of, yeah, rowed nice. Let's go like that. Yeah, there we go. Alright, there we have all the alfalfa chopped. Now we just have to wait for the helper to catch up. We might end up just having to do the last bit ourselves. There are a few bits that we can go over one more time, but the nice thing is that we are now at quarter past 8. Yeah, loads of time. I was going to say, how much time do we have? But we have loads. Actually, I'm going to put the mower and all this, I'm going to get it washed, because I'm going to stick it away. This will be the last main sort of cutting of anything for the season, I reckon, because this will change from alfalfa to, oh, there it is, field beans. Let's get around this corner. Come on, might as well give them Massia spray as well. Right, let me just get over here. I'll probably end up washing the tedder as well, just to get it done. But yes, we do have field beans to put into this massive area. I will opt. I was going to do sorghum for the mill, which again we don't quite own yet, so it'd be good to have money to pay for it. The other thing is, once we have the mill, we'll be producing loads of different grain crops: sorghum, barley, wheat, corn. We'll invest in a planter as well. Yeah, we've got lots of options. Actually, I think we can even do, if I'm not mistaken, I think we do some sort of potato bread or something like that as well. So many options. We'll have to look into it once we actually buy the mill. Right, we are all set to wash things. This is fine, but it is getting tucked away, so we might as well. Sorry, I don't know why I'm zooming and all that. It's funny. Right, so I'll quickly get this stuff washed and tucked away, and then we'll get hooked up to the windrow and the baler and get it all done. Alright, so we are all set up. Now I will get the right bale size. We do want 180s. There is some grass in there. It should be fine. It's going to pop out grass bale. We can still give it to the sheep, so that's no problem. Not waste in the slightest. So we'll get it lowered down, or fired up rather, and following. We can follow a bit closer than we can do 10. Yeah, oh, that was a premature jump. And fired up as well, and we're off. Right. So I do like to switch up the kit that I use. So as you can see now, we're in the Ford, of course. Really do like having these two tractors. I've said it before and I'll say it again. This is probably probably two of my favorite starting tractors I've had for a long time, because I don't really see us replacing these for a long time, if at all. Potentially adding. I'd like to add to the fleet, definitely. Something a bit bigger, you know, if we do see that kind of upgrade. I have mentioned, I showed the class that I was looking at upgrading as well, so that could be a tractor for the future. But for now, we have the mighty Ford and the mighty Massey teaming up on many jobs and getting results. Beautiful, look at that. Right, so I don't know how many bales we have so far. We should see maybe one at least. There's the grass bale. So yes, we will tend, oh, there's one. We will tend to all of the great demand at Valley View bales. Well, let's have a look at what possibly they could be referring to. We'll just get to the end of this row, and then we will do a time lapse as well, just to finish it all up. Anything that we have? No, it seems as not. Oh, it said wool was at a good price. It still is. But maybe we'll stockpile a bit more and then sell it. Right, what was... I suppose it doesn't matter. We'll crack on. Right, there we have. At least all the rowing is done. Well, the baling should get finished up. Eventually the helper will probably stop following, but if they do, that's fine. We'll get this up towards the washer. We'll get that sorted, because I would like to get it washed, put away. We won't be tending to any sort of bales, silage, hay or otherwise for a bit. Oh, that's not true. We will be doing straw bales, but that's a bit different indeed. Right, and we do have loads of them, so what I'm going to do is move these 6 hay bales into the sheep, and hopefully, actually, all the hay is going to go over there. We do need some here, but we'll see how we can mix it in with the straw, because we don't have to give them straw for feeding anymore, so just for manure, which I think I might look into a small BGA, similar to what I was looking at on Vintage, potentially the same sort of one. It might fit better here, we'll see. I might do it on both, we'll see. It's just, you can't, £800,000, I mean, come on. To be able to afford the BGA, it's a bit mental. Right, let's have a look. How many bales did we end up with? Very excited to find out. Where are we here? Bales produced 13. That is more than I expected. One of which... Alright, this is fine now. Thanks, love. One of which is... Oh, we had 2,734 litres remaining. It's not too bad. The first of which is... I think it's over here. Yeah, that one right in the middle there at the far end. Well, that one. One of the ones on the far end is a small grass bale that we will give to the sheep. So now that this is done, it's got really good pH and okay nitrogen, which is good. Well, bad in some spots. This is bad nitrogen, no nitrogen, but good pH as well. So we will lime this field. Then we'll drill it. Actually, we should lime it. Then slurry it. Then we should drill it. I think that's the best thing I'm going to do. Maybe we should slurry it after we drill it. Either way, we're going to get it in the ground today. We have to go along with our field beans over there. So, enough faffing and rambling away. I'm going to get this stuff cleaned up, put away. And then we will see you in the field with the JCB, get the bales shifted around, and then we can get these ones loaded up before the rain at 1 PM. Alright, so just before we get into the field with the bales, I'm going to get this started. Might as well get a helper on, so that we can at least get some of the slurrying done. It's not going to be perfect, right? It's not going to be perfect. The helper's kind of particular on this field as well. But let's just see. Here, we'll get the... Make sure the sensor is on. If we have it, we might as well use it. Alright, it's getting on reasonably well. We can always clean up the sides that get missed and so on and so forth, but that should be doing something. Yes, it is doing something, so that's good. Right, now we'll head to the JCB. Those 6 bales I'll actually get shifted over first. Can I take all 6? This will be quite a test, but if we're very careful as I jam into them. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. With ease. Didn't even know what I was worried about. Look at that. So, I will put... Actually, you know what I could do? It's a bit cheeky, but I could put all of these into their trough and just leave them there. But maybe not. Let's have a look. Oh my goodness, look at that. I don't think I've seen the little lambs yet. Look at his little ears going. Oh my goodness. Absolutely adorable. Absolutely adorable. Right, I was going to put bales in there, but now there's a little lamb there. I might still put them in the back there. Oh no, he's done already. Right, okay, we've got... Oh, what the bloody hell are you doing out here, mate? Well, I suppose I did need to do this as well. Not yet, though. Come on. Right, so I'm going to sort him out and get him back on the track, and then we'll see you again in the JCB. Alright, I filled up the helper there with slurry, so that should be alright. Now, I am still going to put these in there, and then I'll grab a couple and put them in the trough, because I reckon... Well, how much do they have room for? 50,000 essentially, and I'm holding on to about 18 there. Here, tell you what, let's just put it in the trough. Watch yourselves and your little lambs. Watch yourselves. Right, so I'm going to put these here and just take what's remaining to put away after I load the rest somewhere, because... There we go, that should be good. Oh, okay. Oh, alright. Wow, 100,000. How much is left? 1,500 there. A little bit there. Right, okay. You know what, then? I will just leave these here. I think that's a bit cheeky, but I'm going to do it. You know, I don't think it's that cheeky. It's just as if they're eating off of it. Do you know what I mean? So I will put this one upright. Excuse me, Mr. Bale. Whatever. There you go. And push it right up again, because if it's not right up against, I find that it can be a bit strugglesome to get into the trigger. Probably less struggle than I'm currently... There we go, that's all I wanted. Right, sheepies, how you doing for water as well? You could do with some, and look at that, we've got... Oh, wow. They breed, and they breed so much. Oh, helper is done. Right, I don't believe ya. But I am going to feed them with the JCB. Watch out, sheep. Oh, right, we should probably fill it before... before anything. Here, we'll have a quick check on the helper. He's done very well, actually. Very, very well. And we've still got 42% of a tanker left, so that's alright. So, as you can see, there are different parts of the field that don't quite take as well to the manure as others. And unless you just completely miss that, let's see. It's very possible... Oh, yes. Right, okay. Well, I'll just do this. So I'll do this in a time-lapse, and I'll get the sheep watered as well. Alright, so I have made a terrible, terrible mistake. I wanted to fertilize the linseed here, and I've instead driven and destroyed a small portion of the crop instead. Oh my goodness, I was so excited that I didn't even think to check. Wait a minute. Oh, it says narrow only, but here it says all tires. How cheeky is that? Yeah, no, no tires. All tires. Bloody Nora. Well, that's a shame. All right, well, we need row crop tires on something then. I hope we can fit them to the Massey at least, because we still have to get in here to fertilize and weed. How are we going to weed with our weeder? I think it does actually have full-size tires. Oh no. That's my fault. There's just so many jobs to do. Well, that's stupid. Oh, it looks terrible. Oh, and the linseed is meant to look so nice. Oh well, that's a shame. Right, well... Oh no. Okay, we have to be very cautious of that. What about this now? What about our beets as well? All tires and tracks. Right, it's not lying this time. Oh, that's so silly. It's such a big area as well. I just flew into the field. Right, okay, let's let's crack on with the time lapse, doing what we were going to do before with the sheep and the bales. Alright, well, we have these 8 all ready to be put somewhere, and I've got another 4. So that's 8 and 4, 12, 13, that's right. So we had 13 bales plus the one that I put over there. So the sheep are set for a long time. What is their max capacity, though? 100. So they will probably eat quite a bit. The water is more of a concern. If there is a way I can get it plumbed in, that would be brilliant. If anyone knows of a way. I don't mind this setup. It's just a bit cheeky. But I suppose it would be nice to have a well if we do need to use a greenhouse or something. But we have this, but we have to pay for it, so that's silly. Anyways, these bales I would like to tuck in there. So we can't do them 8 at a time, obviously. But I can at the very least get them unloaded in... I don't want to put them in there. Because the gate swings funny, so we'd have to open it. Okay, we could do 2. Yeah, that's fine. We will put them just here, actually. Because then they're still accessible. And then the other 4 we can drop anywhere and just put them with the loader, the telehandler. We could put them in there, but I've just taken these ones out because I don't want to have... loads of hay in there. We can grab it from the sheep if we need. Oh, this area behind the sheep's area is such a nice empty area for something, but nothing. Right. Leave those there. Okay, as long as we can actually get out. Ooh, careful. Nice. Okay, we'll get that tucked away. And we'll go collect the other 4 very quickly, put them in front, and we'll get them all loaded into the sheep pen. Alright, so we'll start with these 4. They're a bit wonky. I put them here just to have them nearby, but yeah, they're a bit funny. They should sit fine once they're flat. But yes, we have 26,000 litres of hay right here. So I reckon, yeah, storing the hay in here is fine. The straw... So what I might do... Oh no! What have I... Did I really hit that? So it sticks out a bit, but... anyways. What I will do is I'd like to store... Yeah, as much bales in here as I can. Really, we won't have anything else to store in here. Oh my goodness, this has all gone wrong. Right, I'm gonna get this sorted back on there and put away. Actually, I might even just... do the rest of this off camera, because it's a bit of a faff, isn't it? But at least you know where they're going. And my plan, even for the cows, watch yourself, little lamb. It is a bit difficult when you're working within here because you have to be conscientious of that. They might not even fit. Oh yes, they will. Ish. Oh my goodness. Maybe not. Maybe we should just go straight. Oh, they've fallen off. Right, it's all gone wrong. I'm going to try again, and we'll see you in a moment. And there we have it. Okay, like clockwork, beautiful. So just like that, the rain starts. No surprise there. So what I've done is I've put them on this side. I initially tried on this side and it was just a bit tight with everything here. I could put wool in there in the future for storage if need be, but here is perfect because I don't think the sheep actually come this far back. And look at all this open space, might as well store in here, you know. This is anyways pretty much for the cows. The sheep are loaded up, they're fine. So we are done with the sheep now. As you can see, food and water both as full as can be. and there are many, many more animals in here than there were when we started, which is the whole point. Especially if we do produce loads of wool to sell. I think the wool will be just to sell. I do have ideas for wool production in the future for a different series, but I don't want to do it a load, all the different series, so we'll see. Right, let's now look at what we need to do. Now, it's probably not ideal to drill in the rain, but we have to do it because we have no other time to drill. It is absolutely the last opportunity we have is May. Yeah. And the plan for that field is again going to be field bean. We'll take advantage of the fantastic price we get from them, and yeah, we'll do this as well. So we'll have two, essentially our two largest fields will be field bean, and we'll get some really nice income from that, which will really boost the farm, including buying the mill, which is amazing. I'm very excited for that. So we'll get the drill all set up, and we'll see you in the field. Alright, so just a quick intermission before we get drilling. I did want to just pop the Ford into the workshop here and see if we can put the narrow tyres on, because then we really should get to fertilizing, because we do have things that we can... I think we just repaired it, but we'll repair it again. That's fine. I really hope we can put narrow tyres on. Oh wow, and they're free. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, perfect. And we were all worried about it. Just joking, no we weren't. Right, they look very similar to the very, very thick PKTs that I had. Right, well, let's go up this way so we can reverse in to get the spreader, our massive fert spreader. We can't use... We obviously can't use the slurry tanker because it doesn't have narrow tyres. And we can't use... Well, I don't know if we can use the weeder or not. But you know what I wanted to do? How much is that weeder worth? Let's have a look. Sprayers. Oh, not very much. That's right, I forgot we bought it quite inexpensive. Let's see, 3732. Can we lease to own? What was that sound? Great demand at Valley View stores. What is at Valley View stores? Always good to see. Is it anything we have? Oh, manure is at a fantastic price right now. Wait, what? It says we have 10,000. Well, we have 10,000 there. Is that only going to be £600? I mean, it's double what it is usually. Anyways, I don't think that's for us. No. Right, okay, right, what was I going to do? Sorry, I'm all over the place. This series has me going all over the place as well, especially in spring. I've noticed it's just very busy. Right, oh, right. Right. This is something I wanted to do in... I wanted to upgrade to this, from this to that. Because of See and Spray. That's what it's called. Alright, let's have a look. See and Spray, 39,000. I forgot it was that much. Could be worth it though, because it does go very quick. 24 meters is massive. We can get the... Wait, are these chunky, or are they... Aha, beautiful. So we can get Neros on, which is absolutely fantastic. 92,000. Oof. That is quite a bit more than our current thing. We could sell it at the shop and probably get closer to 4,000. Then it's like 30, or I don't know, 37. So maybe, yeah, 45 we could get. That is a bit of kit. That's expensive. That is quite pricey, but we have to spray, and yeah, the weed spot spraying will just come in handy for the long term. Now, is this a bit impulsive if I get it? Yes, absolutely it is. I completely agree. But I do think that is something we're going to do. I'm not buying the class tractor. I'm not buying any new tractors. That I've decided now. No new tractors, Kate. We should crack on with this, though. Before we do the weeding, we'll just get the fert done. Just because we are going to have to cover... Oh, you know what, though? It might be a bit more difficult to see with the fertilizer on. Right, okay, I think what we're going to do is... What does need to be fertilized? Sorry, we have to check again. Everything. Everything does. I can't slurry 39, so that has to be fertilized. I can slurry this, but these ones should be fertilized as well. You know what? Just very quickly, while we are here, I'm going to try something. I just want to try and see what happens. Now, I can drive on this. Oh, I've got narrows on anyway, so it doesn't matter. But... oh yes, look at that. So that now should read perfect. Brilliant. So it adjusts it. It'll just use a lot less. That's all. Absolutely brilliant, that is. Absolutely brilliant. This will take a couple of seconds, but I think that getting it weeded as well is very important to do. But I think let's just do this. Let's just get this done, because this will take only a handful of seconds. I know we need to get the drilling done, and we're doing all these jobs in the rain, which is not brilliant. But at least when we come through with the weeding, we'll get it done very efficiently with the new John Deere sprayer. I am gonna lease to own, because I am trying to... oh, this is tight here. Oh no, not through the hedge. Oh, I've gone through 2 hedges. Look, I've put a hole through it. Oh no, maybe that's our own. That's our hole. That's fine. That's ours to use as we will. Right, I am going to put this into a time-lapse though, get all the fertilizing done that we can get done. I'm not going to do the big field to the left, because it's not drilled yet, but I'm going to put this into the linseed field. Actually, that's a better use of our time. I am going to stick this on a helper in the linseed field and take the Land Rover, sorry, down to the shop and collect our new John Deere sprayer. Alright, so as you can see, it's still very rainy. It's going to be this way all day, but I don't mind. At least we're going to get what we can get done. Here we have the sprayer. For some reason at the farm, I couldn't get it emptied for some reason. So we'll just add in 194 liters to our new sprayer when we purchase it. Plus we have 1,000 liters at the farm, so we don't really need to. We don't really need to buy another 1,000, but we will see how much it is and how much all that holds and all that. So after everything, it is about 4,500. So not bad, not too bad. So we'll sell it, and that basically covers our leasing cost. But yeah, I think we won't buy herbicide, just to push the point of how little we'll actually need, because we do have a full 1,000-litre tank. So if we need more than that, well, we'll have to have words. Right, so we need the narrows, and we will put the See and Spot, or See and Spray, sorry. I always call it the wrong bloody thing. That's fine, though. Right, we're all set with that. I think this is a nice bit of kit, and I think the John Deere could also pull this as well as the... sorry, the John Deere. It is a John Deere. The Ford, I was going to say, because it doesn't have quite the same get-up power as the Massey does, but I think it will be still very useful. So we will lease it out for 46.92 and a per-day basis of just under 1,000, which is fairly expensive, but that's a month as well to remember. So we can pay it off eventually, and then in time we can possibly upgrade when we have a bigger tractor and all that, so we'll look into it. But yes, 3360 is what it holds. Oh wow, it's a lot bigger than I thought, actually. I don't think I've ever used this. It's big, absolutely. Right, before I forget as well, we do need a couple bags of fertilizer as well, because the Ford is out. That's quite big. That's massive. Right, so we'll put fertilizer on the roof here of the Land Rover. Bags, fertilizer, 2 of purchase. That we do need. We won't faff with herbicide because we do have that full thing. Oh, and before I forget as well, actually, I should add in very quickly. Just add in set amount 194. Boom. There we go. Oh, nope. Boom. There we go. Fantastic. Right, we'll get those bags loaded onto the roof, and we'll see you at the farm. Right, so there's the herbicide there. So we'll just get close enough and get it all filled up. Should be good. Yeah, as you can see, it is quite the quite the setup we have here. It was a bit wonky if you turned a bit quick, but it did work quite well having these on the roof. Right, so we'll tuck the. Well, we'll need this in a few different places, but for now, actually, we'll just put it over here because we'll have to do the linseed and the sugar beet first. So, yeah, as you can see, it's a bit wonky, so I want to get it taken off as soon as possible. So we'll put this here because we'll use it with... I'd like to try it with the Ford, just because we will be drilling with the Massey. Right, we'll take these over to the Fert spreader and we'll crack on with that. We'll see how it's got on. I think this field's virtually finished. So we might as well just finish it up. Alright, be certain not to go in there. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll get the rest done, because as you can see, if you look even just at the map, you can see we've nearly finished. Oh, it doesn't even show now. Is it because it's empty? Maybe. Anyways, we'll get this filled up, we'll get it done, we'll get the helper set off as well with the weeder, because we need to get that done, and then we can finally get all of our drilling complete. We have one more field left to drill, and then we're done for the season. Get it rolled, get it fertilized. Happy days. Right, well, I reckon this is a great opportunity to end the episode. We've had a very busy episode today. We had loads of jobs on, and we did loads of jobs. We did the mowing, we did the tedding, we did the rowing, we did the baling in 2 sessions. Normally that would be 4, but luckily with Follow Me and all that, it was very nice, very effective to have the helper in that capacity. And then of course with a bit of slurrying, a bit of crop damage, it's been a very busy episode, and some new kit, which we'll test out in the next episode. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, as always, a cheeky thumbs up really does help out, and if you're new and you like what you're watching, please subscribe. Until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.